So some people might say the thing that unites you with your predecessors is scandal. You were at the heart of the ferry scandal. What would you do to improve the situation with island communities who can't get the ferries they were promised because they're delayed and over budget? What about education? You were the Deputy First Minister and Education Secretary that saw Scotland's education standards plummet down international rankings. And what about Michael Matheson? Why are you still defending a liar?
Well, let's go through each of these.
Please.
So on ferries, there'll be 6 new ferries will come into the Scottish fleet in the course of the next 2 years as a consequence of the decisions
ferries are late and over budget.
Well, Douglas, there'll be 6 new ferries coming into the ferry fleet. Surely you've got enough generosity of spirit to welcome the fact that more ferries will be coming into the ferry fleet.
Let's move on to education. What about the young people you let down?
Well, what we're seeing now is we're seeing record levels of attainment on numeracy and literacy within primary schools in Scotland. And last year, young people in Scotland delivered the highest level of National 5 passes of any year in history. So that's a significant achievement by the young people and the education system of Scotland.
And Michael Matheson, why are you still backing a liar?
Well, Michael Matheson made mistakes, and Parliament has decided the penalty that Michael Matheson has got to face, and I accept that penalty has got to be put in place. So Michael's had to face up to these difficulties. He made mistakes, and Parliament's taken its decisions.
How can you move Scotland forward when you've been at the centre of every scandal the SNP's been involved in for the last 17 years?
Well, what the SNP has delivered is higher economic performance in Scotland. We've delivered investment in our public infrastructure. We've delivered improvements in our public services, and I'll build on that record as First Minister. Okay.